Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
What's going on, nerds, and welcome to week 2. NDNT does the Chamber of Secrets.
No.
And what?
No.
No what?
Nothing's going in my Chamber of Secrets.
That's not where I was going.
Don't you have a burrito? Remember that burrito you like throwing at people? Maybe that stuffs the hole for you.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with welcome to book 2 of Nerds Doing Nerd Things.
But we're not talking about the books.
The Harry Potter series. Because
Harry
even
Potter's
though
Chamber
we're
of
talking about
Secrets.
the movie, it is still book 2. It is chapter 2. It is movie 2.
It's not chapter 2. It has a chapter 2, but it is
It's
not.
year
Oh my
2.
God, can
Actually,
we fucking
technically,
move
these are
on?
Years. So welcome to year 2.
That might be better. Fine. We're at year 2.
Thank you.
Apparently, I don't know how to fucking do opens anymore.
We're never gonna get to do it.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Hi, honey. You're here. Hello. Pat on the head. Obviously, you heard Susie.
I exist.
Yeah.
Do
go
you?
back to your
Do you
homework.
really?
Go back to
I'm
eat
typing on
pierogies.
Twitter actually right now. It's so cute.
Are you now?
I am
And,
Well, when do you plan to do your homework?
in like 10 minutes.
Go now.
Oh, Paul, I
Will?
haven't seen the
Hi,
picture
Will.
of Insta.
What up, Melly?
Oh.
I'm
Watch
a
out for
gumpy boy.
the octopus behind you.
I'm a grumpy boy.
It's gonna make you its own octopusy.
Antonio.
James
Just
Bond?
2 people thought that was funny. Thank you. James, what's up, pal?
Oh, not much. Just here with you motherfuckers in this motherfucking school.
There's motherfucking kids in this motherfucking school.
In his motherfucking place.
You should have
And
fucking
Paul, what is your background? Because can't tell.
My background would be Harry Potter exploring his Chamber of Secrets. I mean, the
So you
Chamber of
were
Secrets.
right.
I don't. When am I ever not right?
That's a
Shut
lengthy
the-
debate
no, shut up,
that
Paul.
we will not
Shut
get
up,
into at
Paul.
the moment.
Shut up, Paul.
I appreciate that, Paul. You just saved my life.
Or did
You're
I?
welcome.
So, some of us are playing our game again, which we have buzzwords. And if somebody says those buzzwords, you take a drink. And at the end, we try to guess who's got what as a buzzword.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
He's trying way early.
Wow.
Oh!
I got him. Got him.
I got
It
so
was.
good.
It was.
That.
It was.
So,
Oh!
speaking of wands, which was my guess, I have my
I'm
wand.
so pissed. I'm
No.
actually fucking pissed.
I also got the special edition wand I ordered, the Sword of Gryffindor wand.
I'm gonna need more tequila.
But I don't have a fucking snitch one, bitch.
Well, I'm sorry, I would have ordered it
I
if
didn't
they
even
had them
tell him.
available.
That's the fucked up
That's
part.
fair.
He's just that good.
I didn't even tell him. So wait, you don't use your wand for magic? You use it for as a back scratcher?
That's dangerous.
No.
He's gonna shoot his ass off.
Do you realize what you just walked into?
What?
Gotta
What
have them
are you
available.
Doing, Will.
I'm showing off my alternate art Digimon card.
Okay, that's it. I'm pulling up the questions. I'm done with you people.
I had him right here.
With
So,
my
we're doing
info.
Chamber of Secrets, and I had to watch the movie twice because I got through halfway through the movie with questions, and then I kind of put the phone down, and I was like, "Oh shit, I was supposed to." Crap, questions. Yeah. Damn it, this is Susie's job, not mine. Susie's better at this.
You know, you could literally Google trivia questions for like Harry Potter. And the
Oh,
Chamber
look,
of
I
Secrets.
found Mrs. Norris.
Why is it?
Hi, Uno.
Why is she not hanging from a fire lantern?
I would never do that on purpose.
Hi, baby.
Okay, so first question. Well, not really a question. We're gonna go throughout the movie. Is the
Not in
Dursleys hate?
order. We are not going in order.
Fine, Susie. Would you prefer to put in order?
No, because you're only gonna go partially in order, so it's okay.
Okay, Jess is asleep, so we don't need her opinion. Joking. So we know the Dursleys hate Harry, but they have this dining proposal thing.
It's a business meeting
It's a business meeting, and
with the Masons.
okay, so you have their names too. Are they just Mr. and Mrs., or do they actually have names?
I'm sure they do.
Okay, but with that, Harry gets sent to his room, and you meet this beautiful, tiny little house elf named Dobby. Walk into your room, and there's a house elf. What the hell do you do besides not punt it through the window?
Not punt it through the window, you asshole.
Sucker puncher.
Hit it with a fly
Jumper
swatter.
Master. Dobby
He's literally-
deserves sucks, so Dobby can be free.
Bobby,
He don't get sucked till later. But
I was like that.
I'm not tired. I promise. I'm not so exhausted that I really shouldn't be awake right now.
how'd you guys like that?
Susie,
as a
you're exhausted.
introduction
Go to bed.
Dobby?
I'm going to what?
How'd you like that as an introduction to Dobby? Him trying to save Harry from, not going to
technically-
Hogwarts.
We don't know what he's saving Dobby from. We just know he doesn't want Dobby to go to Hogwarts.
Dobby go to Hogwarts.
doesn't-
Harry go
Wait,
to
Dobby
I
goes
Hogwarts.
just-
to Hogwarts? What the
Beginning
fuck?
of that movie, I just want to know who Dobby belongs to.
Yeah. Yep.
Because Jesus freaking Christ, the amount of abuse that poor, like he's punishing
So-
himself.
So, like, emotionally and physically abused being didn't immediately set off the Malfoys, like, in your mind? Because I was instantly like, oh, that little fucker belongs to them.
No, I thought the Weasleys. They seem evil.
Jesus. I did not think anything because I saw the movies first. I did not weed. So anybody else? Anything else
You
on
did not weed.
Dobby? I did not weed.
You did not weed.
Maybe you should have done weed.
It wasn't legal then.
What the hell? Y'all be tripping.
This is normal though. Okay, moving along, AJ.
So I did put a lot of this out of fucking order.
Told you. So Harry gets punished because Dobby drops a cake on the visiting business
seem to have
person,
done goof.
whatever. How do Ron, Fred, and George rescue Harry?
Breaking and entering.
That's a fucking Fort Anglia.
Flying car.
God, these kids' movies would have been so much better if there was swearing.
Look at this bitch behind these bars.
Wrong. Not wrong. But like
Literally, that's a fucking Fort Anglia. And it's fucking flying.
Damn, I ain't seen this
I mean-
shit yet.
I wasn't
But they-
expecting a flying
like-
car.
Dursleys had put bars on his windows. Like he was a jailbreak.
He's a motherfucking wizard. Did they think that was gonna keep him in? Like,
Yes.
seriously?
They
Well, I mean-
actually
Well,
did.
Look who the Dursleys are. They're not.
They're stupid.
They're not that bright.
Yeah, they're dumb.
No,
It
they're-
takes
they're-
Dudley
they're-
to wise up, in a couple years.
Yeah.
What's everybody think when the car pulls up? I can't even say pulls up, flies up.
No, pulls
It's
up
not
his
like
driveway.
it's the
It parallel
Jetsons.
parks next to the house and it hovers there.
Eek, eek.
Meep, meep. And then they break them out and all that stuff. But no, really, like what was your reaction for that scene?
Hold on, I can guess what Paul's is. I can guess what Paul's, question was. Does a Ford Anglia really have that awesome of tow power to pull bars off of a window?
Keep in mind, I read this when I was probably 12-ish. I didn't know what a Ford Anglia was. I didn't know how much tow power it would have.
Okay, but now every time you watch the movie, that's what's gonna pop in your head, right?
No, now every time I watch the movie, I'm like, that car's so old, and it's ugly.
It kind of is.
But I love it in later movies, okay?
Da, 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 da.
No, we're only talking about Chamber of Secrets.
That's true, which is why I said I love it in later movies.
Okay, so where do you want to go now? Because I really fucked up the order.
We
Like,
gotta
I
get back
don't
to
understand
Hogwarts.
how you did this. So they rescue Harry, and now they have to go get books. How do they
Doesn't
travel
Mr.
to go get books?
We missed something.
The fruit thing.
The flu
Boom,
powder that AJ spelled wrong.
Okay, you're surprised? Why?
I'm not, but the fact that like it's actually really close. It was just like I had to do a double check. I didn't know what it was.
I was gonna say, it was like, if you can read it, it's closer than I will ever get and still be wrong.
I like how Mr. Weasley didn't notice he had another child, then noticed, and then was just like, "Oh well, this is happening."
More like he had to go
I
calm
don't
down.
remember you birthing this one.
He had to go calm down Mrs. Weasley because Mrs. Weasley was pissed.
She was
Do you
madder than
blame her though?
she was
No.
madder than a hippo with a hernia.
No, I can't blame her.
Huh. This
What
one
are your
doesn't have
thoughts
orange
about the
hair.
flu powder transportation?
I chew.
Yes, please. Give me.
I would never want to do it.
No. I'd watch other people burst into flames, but that's usually because I'm causing them to burst into flames.
I
No,
can
no, no.
guarantee.
No. You're not Malfoy.
I can guarantee Susie would be the one to fall out of the fireplace.
Absolutely.
She would trip so
She
hard.
she'd take the wrong turn at Albuquerque and end up in somebody else's house.
No, I would end up in Nocturne Alley.
I would end
Are you
up in-
sure it's not nocturnally?
I mean, it could be it. Nocturne Alley. That's where I would end up. Because that's where they ended up.
Well,
That was
maybe
a
he should
creepy
have gone
place.
diagonally.
Yes, if I had gone diagonally, I would have been correct.
AJ,
Like, what was that, Borgin and Burks?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I was watching this movie again. I feel like there was a scene missing from the last time I saw it.
Okay.
Well, if you
Harry-
watch it on television, they put in a lot of the deleted scenes.
Well, I have it on digital, but I feel like you meet Mr. Malfoy and Draco as he talks to Borgin.
Yeah, it's a deleted scene.
It's a
Yes.
deleted scene. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No,
It
it's
happens in the book.
It happens in the movie too.
And I was like, when I was watching it, it never happened. It just went from he rips his hand out of or his arm out of the hand
The
grabby.
monkey thing. Yeah.
Okay. And then it cuts to him being stopped by J.K. Rowling on Nocturne Alley. The witch that stops him and asks is J.K.
Yeah, I understand that. But the way you phrased it was weird.
Yeah, well, might be.
But yeah, no, that scene is in the movie. Malfoy talks to Borgin, and they're hiding in a cabinet.
I feel like when they put those deleted scenes in ultimate cuts, that those need to become the cuts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was in the original movie too. I have the original DVD floating around here somewhere. I can actually check.
Well, I just watched it last night and it's not in there.
Yeah, well, now
I-
I'm gonna go check because I remember it, and I don't remember
Right.
it in the book. Like I remember watching it. So
Yeah, like when you watch it on TV and such.
yeah, but my DVD, what my
Yeah.
DVD had was on the TV. They don't add stuff for the TV. They add stuff for the DVDs.
So, anybody else have any thoughts about Borgin and Burks and Harry deciding to slide right in like it's second base?
Slip.
What?
Hey, look, I'm here.
So we're gonna tag onto that and go. How is your introduction to Lucius Malfoy?
That guy's a
Asshole.
dick.
What a sexy
That's fun.
man.
I mean,
He's a
the
right
actor is
arsehole.
amazing, but
He reminds me of Paul.
Like I said,
Sure.
he's a right arsehole.
well, that's one way to look at it.
That's why I said he reminds me of Paul. He's an
And
asshole.
Exactly.
Sexy pimp cane.
Stop saying it's a sexy pimp cane.
Hey, who
But it
told you
is,
about my
though.
sexy pimp cane?
And moving right along. Let's go
All I
meet
picture is
Gilderoy
freaking
Lockhart.
Loki and Avengers.
Who are we meeting, Susie?
Gilderoy Lockhart. And those of you who have this as your keyword better frickin' drink twice.
It was better last time. I want to punch him.
Oh, is it James's too? Is James just drinking milk?
No, lemonade.
Oh,
Natural. From the bees.
Can you grab me the tequila?
With ginger.
it looks super white, so I thought it was milk.
You disgust me.
Oh my god, it's so
Hey.
good.
So, anyway,
It
thoughts
needs
on
more tequila.
Gilderoy Lockhart?
I just said wait. I need more tequila.
Well, I'm waiting for somebody else to go and give me their thoughts. You know, like Will or Paul.
You know,
I think
whoops.
I wrote a book and I think I'm cool, except I'm a tool.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole.
He gave
Good
off
girl,
really
right?
bad child molester vibes to me.
I'm in danger.
You
AJ,
had
you're
to say
supposed
that
to
while he was
swallow.
drinking.
Like, I can't believe this guy directed Thor. Like, seriously.
Oh my god. AJ, you're
Ow.
supposed to swallow.
I couldn't even get a sip in. I went to get tequila, and all I got was air, and it's like, oh,
Like, if I was Harry, as soon as, like, that pedo man had grabbed me, I would have, like, punted him in the balls, like, as hard as I could.
The biggest problem I had with him is that
no.
like his entire book list was his books. And they were expensive. Like you couldn't get like used copies. Like you had to get brand new copies. And they're expensive. And you had to get all of them. And I'm like, why?
Because Gilderoy Lockhart is a pretentious prick.
Well, yes, absolutely.
Screw you, Will. You're never guessing again on the beginning of the show.
Listen, I'm a good
What a-
boy.
What a
Aw.
fucking Hail Mary.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is
So-
that yours too?
Mine?
It's both of them.
Yeah.
You good over there?
I'm
No,
a
we just-
fucking god.
Okay.
I'm sitting right here.
You're a Weasley, Will.
No, I'm a Lockhart.
So
Gilderoy Lockhart.
let's move along to platform 9 3/4 being closed to Ron and Harry.
Oh, good. Do I get to go on my tirade like I did last week of how the fuck did they not see?
Could we not and say we did?
Because they saw that.
Can I mean, yeah, they did, but I mean,
I
can we
think
not?
it was justice because that's what's supposed to happen when you run at a wall. You know, you're supposed to look like a fucking idiot.
I don't run at walls and I look like a fucking idiot.
No, you just look on the ground.
I can hear
Oh.
people laughing. It's kind of funny.
But yeah, no, like what
that
what
was-
were your initial thoughts of going, oh my god, how are they getting to school? Like all this
Is
stuff.
that your cat, Paul? Oh no, it's
that's a wand. He's
Oh, okay.
swinging his wand.
I thought it was his cat.
I thought they mishit the wall until they stood back up and they were feeling the wall and then it was solid.
Yeah. And
Yes.
my whole brain is like, why didn't they wait for Molly and Arthur to walk out of the
Okay,
wall?
to be fair,
because they're
Exactly.
fucking stupid.
hold on, time out. To be fair, plot number 1. 2, I probably would have done the same thing just for the fact of I don't think that far ahead most of the time.
Because Hermione wasn't there to tell them what to do.
To be,
I mean, you all those answers are correct answers.
Let's also be real here that it was Ron's suggestion.
And Ron's a fucking
Take
idiot.
the car.
Yes.
yeah, how does Ron end up with the girl? This is nuts. He's an idiot.
Okay.
Wait,
Ron
idiots kick girls.
suggested to take the car. He's like,
We
oh,
know.
mom and dad'll just operate anyway. Why didn't you wait for them? Like, they would have gotten you to school. What is wrong with you?
It's not like they don't know where it is.
So anyway, what'd you guys think about Harry and Ron stealing the car, other than my little bit there? Do you think it was kind of cool, kind of badass, or like, you know,
You
the fuck are these kids thinking?
It was like I called it.
It was the invention of Grand Theft Auto before video games.
Paul's right.
Grand Theft Wizardry.
Literally took a Fast and Furious plot before Fast and the Furious plot.
Grand Theft. Pop, you're a wizard, Harry.
Gotcha, Harry. Your family.
Now give me your
Hold
gun.
on, hold on. I'll say it again. That's a fucking Ford Anglia. It's fucking flying. Yes, and so many people just went to their psychiatrist and were admitted that they just saw a flying Ford Anglia.
Exactly.
Those two kids just ruined a couple. What, 5 people? 6? How many people saw them?
Who knows? Who
lot.
cares? They
I think it
won't
was like
remember.
8.
Exactly. They all would have gotten obliviated, which is Gilderoy Lockhart's secret technique.
Oh, fucking piece of shit.
James's face too.
Hey Jess,
Hey, Yar.
I don't remember if this is your favorite part of the movie or not, but you want to tell us about that howler?
To the window.
Nah, that's not my favorite part of the movie.
Wait, we should talk about the first class.
With
With Gilderoy Lockhart and the Cornish pig.
But the howler comes first.
No, I'm pretty sure Lockhart comes first.
No, because mail comes in the
who
morning.
gives
and they
a
would've gotten
shit?
it.
Ron Weasley, you dumb fuck. How could you steal your father's car?
You almost
I'm
made him lose his
ashamed of
job.
you.
Yeah, no,
Why
it
couldn't
happens.
you have been a girl so I could have stopped having children and this whole plot line wouldn't have happened?
It was the morning after, because that's when the post comes. And
That's what she should
at the
have
end of
done.
it, she goes, "Congratulations, Ginny, on getting into Gryffindor. Your father and I are so proud."
Those dumb shit twin brothers weren't this bad.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have Harry. It's all Harry's fault.
Ron's the one who came up with the idea. How is it Harry's fault?
It's always Harry's fault.
Yeah.
His name's on the book. It's his fault.
Because
Okay.
Harry has to be the center of attention.
I apologize for the noise in the bathroom. My fridge just decided to kick on.
Your fridge is in the bathroom.
Yes.
Don't question
the
what she does in her
background.
house.
Oh, I thought you said bathroom.
No, background.
I was like,
Uh,
that'd be cool. I'm in the shower, just pop a beer and
okay.
drunk
Add that to the
shower.
list of shit for our next house.
Do we want to talk about he who must not be named first class?
Paul's right there.
You mean
Gilderoy
Voldemort?
Lockhart's first class
Yeah, boy.
with the Cornish
Wait.
pixies? Because
When
he's a
did
dumb fuck.
Voldemort? When did Voldemort start teaching there?
He didn't. But I was trying to save the two boys because they had
Well,
already.
technically,
drink
last
one.
year
I'm saving
Voldemort taught
drink.
there.
I'm
No,
gonna
we
have
guessed-
to piss like
we
a
guessed the
racehorse by
word.
the end of
It's
this.
all downhill from here. I gotta figure out Paul's word now.
It's probably diary. It's not diary.
It's not diary.
Is it Cornish
Diary.
pixies?
He
No.
has the Sword of Gryffindor one. It could be the Sword of Gryffindor.
Oh.
Y'all haven't guessed my word yet, or Susie's.
I'm
a
god.
Oh.
Hey, not deity. I'm sitting right here.
Nah,
Okay,
get the fuck out
so
of here.
Anyway,
I win.
Cornish pixies. What does he do?
He unleashes.
He
them
runs
on-
like a little bitch he is.
He
The
runs like
fucking
a little
monster.
bitch and makes Ron and Harry clean up the mess.
No, he
Yup.
makes Hermione
And
clean up
Hermione.
the mess.
No,
Let's
he
get
makes like
that
the
shit
he
straight.
makes all of them clean it up.
Just
And
Why
it,
does
but
this
it
always
ends up
happen to
being
me?
Ron, Hermione, and Harry cleaning up the fucking mess.
correction.
Wow,
Get it
fucking
right.
Neville,
All right,
stupid
guys.
Neville's just hanging there.
It's not Neville's fault.
Well, Neville got his wand taken by the Pixies.
I mean,
Yeah, but he's
Neville
just
got
hanging
bodied
there. He's
by
doing
the
nothing.
Pixies, okay?
He's just hanging out. Just chillaxing.
And I'm correct. Neville was literally floating atop the lamp. He's like, "Why does this happen to me?"
yeah, always happens to Neville. Poor Neville.
Because he hasn't gotten sexy yet, that's why.
I was
It
gonna say because
happens.
his balls hadn't
You
dropped.
didn't even
but
talk
that
to me
works
like
too.
this.
Damn.
So it's always these three.
McGonagall understands.
What were
that.
your thoughts when the trio found Mrs. Norris hanging, petrified?
Previous
Here we go
experiences
again.
tell you don't fucking stick around for this bullshit. Run. But no, let's stay here and wait for somebody to discover us in the middle of a pothole.
They were petrified.
I don't think they
At
knew
first
what to
they were
do.
afraid.
Hey, look, I found the cat.
I got it.
Hey,
Did
I
you
got it. I
bribe
got
the
it.
cat to come sit on your lap?
I got it. It's perfect. The trio found a frozen pussy hanging on the wall.
All right.
Um,
Well, that went to a weird place.
So,
I'm
but
gonna
Gilderoy
ignore
Lockhart
that
couldn't
that
figure out
was
what to
said.
do.
He thought it was dead. God damn it.
Next time I'll drink water.
Asshole.
You're welcome. But that was a little, nerve wracking. That,
This is the part in the movie where I like the book better because I like what they did in the book. The movie, it's like she's not petrified. I mean, she's not dead. She's petrified. That was like 5 minutes in the damn book. Maybe for my speed.
I'm now covered with dose hair.
oh, you love it.
Don't make a comment about Paul having a pussy in his lap.
I got
Don't
two
make a comment
questions.
about Paul having a pussy in his lap.
Got 2 questions.
We're all waiting for it.
Dueling Club. Success? Flop? Thoughts?
I mean, to be fair, I thought it was a success because shit. Gilderoy Lockhart, hold on. Got his ass kicked.
I think if Snape was running it, it would have been awesome. Because that's a badass motherfucker right there.
I got through
Harry
my whole
learned a
thought
new
and I was like,
spell.
What was that?
Harry learned a new spell.
Yeetus Maximus?
Expelliarmus.
Yeetus Maximus.
His signature spell.
Yeah.
that gives him away.
You know, just like how Gilderoy Lockhart's spell is Obliviate.
That was copyright.
As a note, I'm pretty sure his signature spell was declared as Richter Sempra.
Who?
No, it's Expelliarmus.
Harry's.
No, it's Expelliarmus.
Yeah. 9
No.
times out of 10, he goes for Expelliarmus.
And that's what gives him away on who he is, because that's a couple books away, so I won't get there.
Susie, correction. We need to call the teacher Hercule, since he lies about his feats.
Thank you. Save me from
Yes.
fucking drinking.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
You
we'll
name
call the
now.
other guy Hans Gruber.
What happened?
We have now coined Lockhart. His
Damn
name
it.
is now Hercule. So there you go.
Oh,
And those who are DBZ fans will understand the reference of Hercule.
Oh my God, was he the original Hercule?
Yes. Well, no. Hercule came before him. So I guess he's based on Hercule.
He's the Hercule of the Wizarding World.
Yes. Harry talking to snakes. Now we saw this in the first movie in year 1 that he could talk to snakes. What we didn't know is that there's a special name for it, and that it is something that only one person can do, or one line can do. Anybody know what it's called?
Parseltongue?
So,
He has the tongue of a snake.
I thought it was called Oral.
Shut the fuck up, Paul.
wrong, Harry Potter.
You're getting into Harry Potter After Dark, okay? Chill out.
Hey, is that the one
Oh,
with Lindsay
baby.
Lohan on Saturday Night Live?
Hey, Will, Ethan's home.
Yeah, I know. I went, oh baby, and he went, what? Thinking that I was talking to him. It was kind of cute.
Will just scared the crap out of me.
Well, where is he? Why isn't he on camera yet?
He just
'Cause-
walked through the door. There he
There
is.
he is.
Does Does Hogwarts have a west side, like a west tower? Like
It's West Philadelphia,
Born and raised.
where Harry
Let's be
Potter
real
spent
here.
most of his days.
Ethan dresses like he's a Ravenclaw, so
Ethan is a Ravenclaw.
but he's an asshole too.
So, what are your thoughts on Tom Riddle's diary?
What
and
kind of
do
man
you-
has a diary?
And do you believe that Hagrid released this monster?
Honestly,
I mean, it would
I
make
pretty much
sense.
was like, yeah, Hagrid did it. Track record not so good for Hagrid.
Okay. Now that we know Hagrid, I didn't think he did, but that diary, pretty believable story because Hagrid liked monsters, and that was a monster. It was kind of believable.
Well, and
I
I
wouldn't.
think they believed it was the spider, Aragog, and
Spiders.
you know, we
Yeah.
all.
Misa no do good with spiders.
So
You
they
did
thought that the
little
problem was
bitch.
solved because it faded when Hagrid was expelled. But somehow I don't think Hagrid would have released.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past Hagrid
Sorry,
L.
James.
Jackson there, but he's been known to bring dangerous creatures into that school.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point.
I also
Shut the
think
fuck
it's
up, AJ.
note that Ethan's
I think I
favorite
killed
character
AJ.
is Gilderoy Lockhart.
You all are gonna kill AJ.
No, just Paul. It's just Paul.
So I don't know if you guys heard it, but Will said Gilderoy Lockhart.
The minute he opened his mouth, I was like, I'm taking a drink.
I swear to God, I'm gonna drink water later on. All in case it's ginger and
And you're
lemon.
not you haven't even taken a drink yet.
Susie's the only one that said my word, and she said it once.
I
You
have no
messaged her
idea
and
what
called
I
her
said.
a cunt.
She did. I have proof that she called me a cunt.
How long ago was this? Because it narrows it down.
It was a while ago.
Oh, it was beginning of the episode.
Dursley.
Yeah. No.
Not Dursley. I know it's not Dursley, and I know it's not Malfoy. Figure it out.
Dobby.
No. But moving along,
Hogwarts.
No, shut the fuck up, AJ. Don't make me
what
say
was
it.
the success of the Polyjuice potion?
No, was it a success?
Okay, my
Technically, no, because like they didn't really learn anything new.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And you know, Malfoy's too smart for them.
Well,
You know,
I wouldn't call it a success just for what happened to Hermione. Other than that, it was a complete success. Success.
say that 10 times
Because-
fast. Let's go.
No. My bottle of tequila says no. No, all they did was learn Malfoy doesn't have anything to do with it.
And that you know he's king shit in Slytherin.
Yeah, he is king shit in Slytherin. I wish I can be king shit in something.
You forgot that also Hermione got like kind of mocked by Moaning Myrtle.
Oh yeah, she did turn into a pussy.
Oh,
guess that puts
She
her-
did turn into a cat.
But okay.
This episode is gonna get flagged.
For what? Titty suck a
Big
vagina,
big
Mikey
boy.
boy's not here?
God, I miss Mikey.
Me too, but then I'd be drinking a lot more.
I
So
want a sandwich.
I want a sandwich too.
Oh, perfect ginger tea.
Okay. So
Oh, boy.
what do you think of Dumbledore and Hagrid getting relieved of their jobs?
Dumbledore went out with style.
Wait, wrong movie.
This is about the only good thing he's done.
What go out with? Jesus Christ!
Everything else, he's a manipulative little fuck.
I will be who.
Oh, hey, did you guys see my spoiler?
I did. I remember you sent it to me. That was awesome. But I'll go.
Send it to me.
I'll go first with it. I thought Lucius Malfoy really pulled some strings and really, had some big dirt on people we need to relieve these people of the jobs.
Or he was just doing the job of a concerned parent, you know?
No.
No.
No, not really. No.
He's a little twat.
That's a big twat.
I mean,
No,
That guy literally.
You know, but maybe he's worth it.
That
Or
guy.
maybe it's
He literally
Maybelline.
turns into the bad guy in pretty much everything I've seen. Avatar. Who is the general? Zuko's father in Avatar. I can't think of his name.
nobody cares. Continuing.
continuing on.
No, that's Mark Hamill. He's a general. I mean.
Fire
Pull that up.
Lord
Continue.
Ozai.
Keep answering the question.
I forgot what the question was.
Any thoughts on Hagrid and Dumbledore being relieved of their duties and helping Harry?
That's probably the safest Harry has been in the entire time he's been at school.
Wow, you really hate Dumbledore.
I really do.
Jesus.
It was Dumbledore all along.
I'm mad that I just saw my brain just go.
No, but on their way out, well, they took their I'm going. I guess I'm getting kicked out. But Dumbledore was like, what did he say? Help will always be found to those who ask it,
Yes.
right? And then Hagrid was like, well, if anybody wants to know anything, they should follow the spiders. Yep, the spiders.
because that's not dangerous at all.
Yeah, right? And I hate spiders, and I'm like, don't fucking go near the spiders. Spiders equals bad. You literally saw in Tom Riddle's diary that was a big motherfucking spider, and it was a baby. And you're going to be like, let's go find spiders.
Bye, Will.
Willie just disappeared.
Will
Must be
went-
D&D time.
Yeah.
Okay, so honestly, following the spiders was probably the second worst idea that they've gotten from Hagrid. And, the first was definitely go into the Forbidden Forest at night to look for a dead unicorn.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this, and but to be fair, he didn't think that the spiders were going to hurt them. Didn't realize that the loyalty was only extended to Hagrid, and thought it would be extended to Hagrid's friends.
But I
but
feel like he's
two-
putting them in danger a lot.
Yeah, he's not
Okay,
very
but
good at his
two-
job.
The Forbidden Forest has been a detention punishment for years. Years. That was a detention punishment for years. Like, they had no way of knowing that everything that happened in the Forbidden Forest that time was going to happen. Like, they always go in with Hagrid, who knows all the creatures. So I would say that was like the worst decision that they could have made, because it wasn't Hagrid that made the decision to go into the Forbidden Forest to go help. the
No, it was
unicorn.
fucking dipshit Ron.
Paul,
It
is
was-
that your spoiler?
Somebody else did.
Yeah, waiting for TV to turn back on.
You got to zoom in on it so people can read it.
Oh, yeah, you did show me this.
Zoom in on the photo. The camera will pick it up. Yeah, but does anybody else have a thought on them, Lucius Malfoy pretty much telling them they're relieved of their duties and taking him away? Oh, he's literally grabbing the webcam.
I don't know how to
off of
zoom.
its stand. That's a hell of a spoiler.
To the left, there you go.
That's not nice.
Okay, so Jason
Smart decision,
Isaacs, who
Snape.
plays Lucius Malfoy, also
Is
plays
a general.
Commander Zhao.
Zhao, yeah.
Commander Zhao, or Admiral Zhao, in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
So everything I've seen Jason Isaacs in, he's been a jackass.
You need to watch
That's
more
a good
movies,
one.
man.
But if you hear all the reports about him offset, he's like the perfect father figure. So,
I need to come back.
But you disappeared.
okay, so we talked about Aragog and almost dying. Hermione getting petrified. And I'm gonna hold up my fist.
Well, she did crack the code.
I don't think she did that.
What, held up a fist?
No, I don't think that Hermione put that piece of paper in her hand.
Then who did? Dumbledore?
No. At the beginning of the movie, we see Malfoy rip a page out of a book. And you know that Malfoy probably didn't want them to suspect him, so he probably put that piece of paper in Hermione's hand. Because think about it, would Hermione rip a library book? Would Hermione
Yes.
really rip a library? No.
In a life and death situation, she would. But
He absolutely would.
the book that Malfoy ripped was one of Gilderoy Lockhart's books because it was for Ginny.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
It was one of the sets she got.
Book.
No, it was
Hey,
it was one of
before they
Ginny's
even ran
books.
into them.
No, it was one of Ginny's books that she bought for the school year. They wouldn't have had
Wait, somebody
Basilisk
said
in it.
Lockhart.
Oh yeah, I did say Gilderoy Lockhart.
But yeah, no,
Oh, I
it's-
hope you go sterile.
she got it out of the book because she was looking around corners with the mirror because she was petrified with a mirror in her hand.
But so was Penelope Clearwater. They just
Yeah.
didn't put that in the movie.
No.
No, they
That
didn't.
was Penelope that had the mirror.
And that's how they got.
That's how they got her.
Yeah.
That's how they got her.
But I think that was a hell of a turning point for the whole school to realize, all right, Harry is not the heir of Slytherin.
Or Harry done gun fucked up.
Yeah, that too.
Finding out that Ginny has been taken.
I feel like we missed some shit.
We did
Oh,
miss
we
a lot
did.
of shit, but it's fine.
We did miss some
But none
shit.
of it's important.
And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wasn't
And
there
who
a
cares
slumber
about Colin
party?
Creevy's?
Nobody gives a shit about Colin Creevy, okay?
Yeah, there was a slumber party in the Great Hall.
No, but I think that was the next book.
Was it the next book?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sirius Black.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
And as soon as they said
dun.
slumber party, I was like, no, that's the next book. That's the next year. Okay, we're good. No, we're
Hey,
missing
Paul,
some
is the-
stuff. What?
is the third tab Pornhub?
What?
Why are you reading his tabs?
What
I like
tab are
his
you looking at?
background.
I was just being an asshole. I'm trying to be funny. I'm sorry.
That tab there, that's the city of Waterbury.
Why the hell would you want that?
I needed a new direct deposit form.
Wow. All right, Susie, continue before I go off into another tangent.
Okay.
Do you guys
damn
like
it,
my
Paul.
new?
Wait, hold on,
It
hold on.
literally
I got a
just pointed.
question. And how did you feel, or were you surprised when you found out that Gilderoy Lockhart was a fake?
Now this is to you, Susie. Ha-ha.
I wasn't surprised at all. Because, you know,
What a
what a
shocking turn
shitty
of events.
professor.
Okay,
That it wasn't shocking at all.
Okay.
I didn't think he was a fake. To the certain extent, he was a fake. But
Maybe a little exaggerator.
once he started packing everything up, and I was like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here," I was like, "This some bitch is completely fake." I thought he was just like, all right, I exaggerate a little here, exaggerate a little there. I didn't think it was like oh yeah, I
Fine.
bullshitted the whole thing.
Any of us.
Yeah, like it was.
Paul, did you spill something?
No, why?
It just looked like you were cleaning something up, and I was like, you and spilling alcohol.
Sweat. Moisture. Cold
Yeah,
drink.
tell me about sweat.
Yeah.
These shirts are like really.
AJ,
I can't do that.
he was more fake professor.
You have to go off screen.
James froze.
But
No, he didn't.
Okay.
so they take Gilderoy Lockhart hostage. So where do they go? Of course, they go to the second floor girls' room. Where?
'Cause,
who
you know,
is-
What boys don't want to hang out in the girls' bathroom?
I mean,
But
how
who
is
that
lives
age.
there? This is important.
Technically, nobody lives there.
She just haunts
Somebody
there.
dies
Somebody
there.
dies there.
there? Jesus,
Somebody,
fucking
delete
died.
us there.
She likes hanging out in the toilet.
They unalived her there.
That's a weird place to hang out. Usually, I only see that on some internet videos.
But this is where they learned that she died in the toilet looking at the basilisk.
Yeah, but she doesn't really give them any hint. She just pretty much tells him this is where I died, and all I saw were what, red eyes, and that was it.
No,
Yellow.
Yellow eyes.
Yellow eyes. Yeah,
And
she
and
doesn't
then
really tell
clocks
them a
out.
whole lot. But
I mean, the hint that she gives is the direction where she saw the monster, because she didn't know it was a basilisk, where the monster came from.
can we talk about this bathroom design though? Because seriously, why?
Well, hold on. The image I got from the book was a lot different than the image that they put in the movie.
Thank you. Like, what is this?
Paul, can you really quickly say the differences? Or Susie, somebody?
Okay,
Because I'm trying to picture it in my head.
Paul might remember the book better than I do, but the movie, it was circular.
Mhm.
Like the sinks went around in a circle. They weren't like lined up like a bathroom. Like you walk into any bathroom on the world, they're lined up because it's a school. No, this one's in a circle. So you have to walk around to find the one with the little dinky little S for Slytherin.
That sink was weird. Like, you put the octagon in the middle of the room right there. That's disgusting.
I do like how open. Sorry, mate. English.
Okay, hold on. Paul's trying to talk.
Oh, I was just gonna say, the image I got from the book was, your bog standard bathroom with the mirror on the wall, with the sink underneath it, with the pipes going down.
That's what-
Bog standard, like they showed in the first movie when the troll was attacking Hermione. That
That
kind
was
of
a different
bathroom.
bathroom, though.
This
Yes.
one was not. I
mean-
understand that you have to change it a little bit so that
It
you can
fits.
actually have the effects that you want.
In
Why?
a while.
So many unnecessary things. But yeah, who would want to slide down to go see the basilisk?
I mean, that looks like fun. The slide looks fun. Afterwards, I'm a Hufflepuff. I have no reason to be down here.
Yes, if I die, I die. Whatever.
But yeah, I believe Harry is down first.
No,
Down?
they push a certain somebody down first.
Say
Oh.
it. It's fine.
Gilderoy Lockhart. But Ron Weasley's
Paul turned into
wand
Vanna
is
White, apparently.
broken. This is important that Ron Weasley's wand is broken. It broke at the
Because
beginning of
they're
this movie.
broke. Because the Weasleys are broke.
That's not the important part.
No, the reason he's still got a broken wand is because he
of
didn't
Ron.
want to tell his parents.
No,
Is your word
his
Ginny?
parents
Yeah.
knew.
No,
His parents.
he didn't want
knew.
to tell them. That's what, at least in the book, he never wanted to tell them. That's why he went through with a broken wand all year.
Well, he didn't want to tell them because he knew they couldn't afford it.
Well, yeah, but he still didn't want to tell them because he thought he was going to get in trouble because they couldn't afford it.
The important part of this is the fact that his wand is broken. Because Gilderoy Lockhart gets free and tries to obliviate
I said what? Oh yeah, she said it. Fuck.
Ron and Harry's memories and pretend like he rescued them from the basilisk. Well, it backfired.
Quite
Who
literally.
no longer has
Backfired.
memories?
Susie
Okay.
just cut out.
You're welcome.
I know it's in another book, but I feel so bad for him when they meet him again. I really do.
I mean, he made his bed. Now he's sleeping in it in St. Mungo's.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just
In the Gilderoy Lockhart wing.
I would literally
That's not the Gilderoy.
I would literally have rather him just die than that.
But Ron, Harry, and Gilderoy
Oh,
Lockhart.
you
all
fucking
get
said it.
You're welcome.
Well, now you get to do too because I said it and you guys didn't notice.
So
Suck it.
Anyway, let's
Harry
get back
goes
to
off by
Hogwarts.
himself to go face the basilisk. At which point we find out that it was Tom Riddle all along, and it was Ginny. What?
What?
I'm trying to figure out her word and it's not working.
Oh,
'Cause you said it. Bitch.
so we find out that Ginny has been writing in this diary and it's been responding back to her.
Tom Riddle.
No.
Platform 9 3/4.
So
No. Continue.
Mom's
what
a
was your
cunt.
reaction to finding
Yes,
out
she
that
is.
Ginny was the cause of all of this inadvertently?
Come
I
again?
feel kind of bad for her, you know? This poor girl, like she's all alone, like her brothers ignore her and like they don't realize she's being possessed by the spirit of, you know, the Dark Lord.
I don't
and-
think they ignore her. She's just the only girl. That she can't turn to her brothers about certain things.
I'm pretty sure they've dealt with her things.
Not what I meant.
I honestly think Jess is kind of right though. Like she really couldn't talk to them, and she's the youngest. She's the baby.
They
Like
should be watching out for her.
they're gonna treat her differently than they would treat each other.
No.
So she
shut
doesn't
the
want to
fuck up,
go.
baby.
She doesn't want them to solve her problems for her.
This isn't fair. You don't drink.
She needs her own little house elf.
Yes, she does. Especially
Nope,
after all
not
those
that
roosters
word.
she killed. So why did you write it like okay, AJ's words. Tom Riddle sticking the basilisk on Harry.
Sicking.
I-
Sicking.
Next time you do the questions, I need to proofread them.
I was at work, honey. And I knew Susie had homework to do, so I don't want to ask her to do something else. I was trying to be nice by doing
Wait,
the
hold
questions.
on. No, because I appreciate the gesture. That's the only one that stuck out to me so far of Tom Riddle sticking the basilisk on Harry.
Is there really a fucking T? Because I
Sure,
meant
flu
sicking.
powder didn't stick out at you?
I mean, the flu powder doesn't bother me too badly because it's close enough. But Tom Riddle sticking the basilisk on Harry.
There is a fucking T in that. God
But the
damn
reason
it!
I appreciate this is because we find out that Tom Riddle is now coming to life after draining Ginny's life force out. Basically, draining Ginny's life force out.
Why didn't he come back as a girl?
We answer that in book 7. That gets answered in book 7.
Wait, hold on. Wait. We answered the question of why he didn't come back as a girl in book 7?
Yes.
Well, it's because it's not a Time Lord.
I love you, James. But the reason I like the wording of this is because the basilisk gets the upper hand because he's a snake.
I mean, he doesn't have hands.
I mean, that's true. So he gets the other upper.
But he does
sliver?
lose his eyes. He does lose his eyes.
He does.
He gets
'cause-
the upper.
Why are you assuming the basilisk's gender?
So
It loses its fucking eyes. Is that
Yeah,
better?
Yeah.
They are them. They lose their eyes.
Well,
It's not a person.
it,
You
get,
can't.
it gets the upper height
that works. And who comes to the rescue?
before they come to the,
The
rescue.
bird.
Yeah.
The
Who
fucking
comes to the
bird.
rescue?
The
Not
bird.
Fox. Fox comes to the rescue. The Phoenix.
Dumbledore's Phoenix. Almost like he planned for that to happen.
Exactly.
Arise, my Phoenix.
I am uncomfortable with this line of direction, but okay.
What, the Dumbledore planned for Harry to battle the basilisk in the Chamber of
Brian.
Secrets all
Oh
by
no, I
himself?
personally,
Fair.
I think that was both accidental and intentional. But I feel like Fox
Fair.
has kind of like a mind of its own, and it wasn't supposed to go help Harry.
I'm fucking drunk. You're
I was like, yeah, F this, I'm going.
I
But
mean,
what is Fox doing
Dumbledore-
with him?
Dumbledore
You bring
literally
the
told
sword
him.
of Gryffindor.
No, he doesn't.
Dumbledore literally told him if he asked for help, he would get it.
Yeah, and he asked for help. Fox came to help him. But what does
See?
Fox bring with him?
Land
A sorting hat
manipulation.
full of swords.
What?
A sorting hat full of swords
The sorting hat only has one sword in it.
that we know of. He didn't ask for any other swords.
Sorting?
He didn't ask for any sword.
But she has a point. If the sorting hat has the sword of Gryffindor, It
Yeah.
could have other hidden objects too,
I mean, that's
like the sword of
true.
Hufflepuff.
The glass.
There's
No,
this-
Hufflepuff didn't have a
Hufflepuff
sword.
had a cup,
She had a
right?
chalice.
Or
she
the
coulda
sword
had
of
a
Slytherin.
sword. They could have all had swords.
Look across
Exactly.
your
They-
swords.
They all
Okay,
should have had
Moving
swords.
along,
Why?
When all you gotta keep. Oh,
Did you-
sorry.
what did you think of the way that Harry killed the Basilisk?
Gotcha, bitch.
He linked it.
I mean, he got a fang in return, but
Hold on, I gotta bite this motherfucker.
I mean, he got a cool
So
story.
now he's
bro.
Harry L. Jackson.
yes.
Ideas for pictures.
Oh my god, can you imagine if there's somebody out there that just edits the whole movie that every character is Samuel L. Jackson?
That was amazing.
It's gonna be James.
What does Harry do to the diary?
Pokety poke poke.
With
A toothity tooth
Okay.
tooth.
This is probably very easy to know, but is there something with that basilisk fang that breaks a Horcrux? Or is it because it's a basilisk fang that it breaks the
Because
Horcrux?
it's
so
the
it
venom,
has
yeah.
to do with the correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it has to do with the poison that is in the basilisk fang,
The
which is
venom.
only
Actually, it's venom.
counteracted- Huh?
It's
I
Venom.
said venom like
Venom.
5 times.
But Eminem doesn't sing that till like 20 years later.
But it's only really counteracted by Phoenix tears. That's why when after Harry had stabbed the basilisk, he had the tooth in his arm. He pulled it out, and Fox cried on him to heal it.
If I remember correctly, the thing about Basilisk Venom is the fact that it's magical and has no remedy other than the Tears of a Phoenix.
Yep.
And because it is magical, it can destroy other magical items, except for things such as the Sword of Gryffindor, which is a goblin-forged steel,
So,
which
I know-
absorbs things that could hurt or kill it.
Okay, so it takes. Oh, that was going to be my next one.
Yeah.
The sword takes in.
Imbues. That would be
The
the
sword
correct term.
takes
Yeah.
in things that make it stronger.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, that explains it a lot more. I would have said impregnates, but yeah.
that would have been equivalent.
I think Susie just took a drink. We have to figure out what her word is.
She didn't
I
take a
don't
drink.
have a word. I have.
I'm
been
trying to figure out
Lies
hers.
and slander.
because
Hogwarts.
I've been working. I will have worked 62 hours by the time this week is done. I'm exhausted and dehydrated, so I didn't pick a word because I knew I would be drinking on everybody else's.
Bird
word.
is the word.
Bird is not the word. You turd.
Bird, bird, bird.
So,
Bird is the word.
okay, guys, I have an important question because Harry, Ron, and Gilderoy Lockhart all get rescued by Fox. They all end up in the infirmary, and who shows up but Dobby and Lucius Malfoy? But nobody cares about him. What does Harry give Dobby?
A smelly ass sock.
Yes, so Dobby can go, Master, I is free.
Is it Dobby?
I think it's sock.
Sock.
It's sock.
Um,
Sock.
sockety sock, sock, sock.
Sock.
Oh,
Um,
yes, sock it
So
to you.
shall we talk about
I can
shall we talk about the difference in sock between the book and the movie?
Oh my god.
In the book,
Sure.
he takes this little diary and stuffs it in his sock.
Yep.
In the movie, the book is much bigger than his sock, so he just puts it in the book.
Yep.
And then, of course, Lucius
Ain't no
Malfoy
bitch, I
tosses
just
the
downed it.
sock over his
He's
shoulder.
got nothing left. Wait.
He
yes,
needs
does.
more.
Yeah, tosses
Here you go,
the
honey.
sock right over his shoulder,
Just
and
a little
Dobby
bit of
catches it.
tequila.
Master,
Okay,
I
I
can't
don't
believe
like
Dobby
tequila.
is so.
Too weak.
Dobby is free.
This tequila is not weak.
Okay, now then, let's talk about Dobby's freedom there. And the fact that he doesn't divulge any secrets whatsoever.
Weak.
He can't discuss anything that happened in the Malfoy household.
He's free from that magic. He is free from that magic. That magic
Dobby
no
is
longer
a free
binds him.
elf and can do whatever the fuck he wants.
But he still
Dobby
won't talk
wants
about it.
wages.
Dobby wants a Glock.
Dobby is a Death Eater.
Oh no!
Why? Because he keeps trying to
Abby,
kill
you
Harry.
Oh, Glock and sock.
No, not just because he keeps trying to kill Harry. Because he does it. He knows everything that went on. He knew about the plot. He knew about everything, but he didn't say nothing.
Okay.
After his
I'm just
freedom,
gonna-
when the magic got lifted,
Two.
he said nothing.
I'm just gonna add to this because Dobby does tell Harry that he
No.
caused platform 9 3/4 to be the brick to the wall to become brick. He also caused one other incident, and I forgot about it until just now.
Oh, you mean the Bludger incident?
Yep.
Where Gilderoy Lockhart,
Rubber
man,
arm.
What's
Rubber
better?
arm.
oh yeah, where
Can you
Gilderoy
imagine
Lockhart
Harry trying to jerk
managed
off
to
with
take
that
all his
arm?
bones in his arm out.
So wacky. Okay.
I wonder if it would feel like somebody else is doing it.
I got nothing. Got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. Does anybody else have anything they would like to add about this movie?
Hold on, time out. Ashbeth. Give me a sec. I feel like
Okay,
somebody's
you
gonna
have
end
a
up
sec.
saying like 30 Gilderoy Lockharts in a second.
I'm gonna get
You're
some,
welcome.
I'm gonna get some more to plate, Sid.
Now we're switching the whiskey.
Woohoo!
All right.
Now don't forget
I'm
to
ready
put it
for
in
you.
a sock.
There's no alcohol in that.
Shall we talk about Gilderoy Lockhart's socks?
You're getting both of us. Okay, so what was the last
All
question?
three of you.
Susie?
The last question is, do you have anything else to add about this movie?
Jess, put it in the drink. Now don't drink it straight. I need that for later.
Sorry.
Are you afraid of your wife's germs?
No.
Actually,
I'm
no,
afraid
you
of
should
running
be.
out.
You should be,
Oh.
because you know what? You pour my drink with that bottle sometimes.
Paul,
It was up
Yeah,
to here when I
Jess.
started.
this was like half full when we started.
That's what, the Rocks tequila?
Yeah.
No, that was more like
You're
3/4,
welcome.
or not 3/4, a quarter full.
Yes, James. The Rock has its own tequila.
I'm opening
Can't
the
hear you.
box because you guys have all
Thing I want.
neglected to answer a question. So
Okay, so I think that Harry and Ron's kidnapping, should have been discussed. How they kidnapped, Crabbe and Goyle. And
okay,
impersonated
so what
them.
I've learned from this is we shouldn't kidnap children. Got it.
I
Yes.
mean, have you
And we
heard
should
about
send
the
them into
kidnapping?
forests with dangerous animals.
Well, yeah, the Catholic priest already left.
Oh, stop.
Yes, we do.
But I would have liked. I know all these movies have a time limit, like they have to be this long. It can't be any longer. I would have loved to seen some more of the book. Because what's fucked up is I haven't read the books. I listened to the books, and Jim Dale does a wonderful job. I don't really watch the movies until I have to. I like listening to the books so much better.
So my issue, I don't have an issue with year 1 or year 2 of the movies. Christopher Columbus does an amazing job getting the books into movie format without trying to take away too much. I have a mold patch right there. That's gonna bother
How
me.
many?
He did too.
No. How many directors are there?
A lot.
'Cause I know
there's-
David Yates did what, the last 2 or 3.
He did, I think, from Goblet of Fire onwards.
So somebody does the 3rd book.
Yeah. Alfonso Cuarón.
Alfonso Cuarón. Okay. Jesus Christ, honey! Awesome.
No wonder
Shit, you
she
can
kicked
pull
our
that
ass in
stuff out of
Harry
your
Potter
brain.
trivia.
Speaking of Harry Potter trivia, because we're talking about Harry Potter, I'm never playing with Susie or Jess again because
You shouldn't play with Paul either. He cheats.
No.
I
the
don't.
First time we played Harry Potter trivia, and I'm pretty sure our listeners are gonna get a fucking kick out of this. I never saw a question. This was just with Jess, Paul, and I. I never saw a question. It went from Paul. Paul got like 4 or 5, and then got one wrong. Jess clean the whole board and end the game before I even took a question.
And I knew the answers to his questions too.
True story.
Tell it again, bro.
I'm never playing. If anything, if we play this game again, you are the reader of cards,
The keeper of keys.
the keeper of keys, and the reader of cards.
Okay.
Keymaster.
Mother of dragons.
If
Does that
nobody
make
has
you the
anything to
gatekeeper,
add-
AJ?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Hey, Gilderoy Lockhart, are you done?
Which one?
I made a Ghostbusters reference.
I'm proud of you for that one. Are we good? Everybody had their said their piece because I'm gonna go round robin and say our goodbyes.
Yeah. How'd you guys like the movie? Do you like the book or movie better?
All right, I'm going around.
You spin me
I will-
right round.
Always pick the book over the movie. I will always pick the book over the movie. That being said, I like watching the movies.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Out of all 8 movies, where does Chamber of Secrets rank on your?
You motherfucker. Hold on.
What can you be looking
back
for
to
to
me.
answer that question, James?
Huh?
How many movies have you seen?
I've seen all of them.
I'm up to
I said James.
I'm starting my 4th one after we're done talking.
Okay, so don't go Prisoner of Azkaban yet. Did you like Sorcerer's Stone
Philosopher's
better,
Stone.
or do you like Chamber of Secrets better?
Chamber more. Action was there. Like there was just a lot more action going on to me. But I also read the book too, so that's not really fair.
Paul, what about you, pal? Since you've read all the books and seen all the movies, do you like the book better? Do you like the
Whee!
book better, or do you like the movie better? And where does it rank in your movie list?
I always go for source material, which is why I prefer manga over anime. And I really don't do ranking, but you know what? This is number 2 because it's the second movie.
You
I
know,
knew
not
you
for
walked
nothing.
into that, but still.
Not for nothing. I knew he was going to say that. Honey, what about you, beautiful?
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you like the book or the movie better?
They both have good attributes.
She's worse than you, Paul, right now.
Switzerland.
Okay, where does this rank in your Harry Potter 8 movies?
This is like the bottom 2.
Okay. All right,
Because it's movie 2.
We're going back to Susie now. Is Susie ready?
Almost. Hold on.
Okay, fine. I will go. I actually like the book better. It's just because I didn't read it. I listened to it while I'm at work, and maybe watching the movies before listening to the audiobooks, I'm able to picture it better.
Yes, Bretter.
Like I'm actually able to picture Ron, Hermione, Harry, and everybody, as their movie characters. It sounds weird, but I actually picture it when I'm listening to it. And even the stuff that is not in the movie, I can still picture with those characters. But this is probably maybe my 3rd lowest.
So you just wanted to rank the movies, right? Not to rank the books.
You can do both if you would like to.
Okay. So on my
Not-
ranking of my movies, it's number 4.
Okay. Where was Sorcerer's Stone?
7.
Gee, I wonder how
Seventh
I
as
knew.
the worst?
Huh?
7th is the worst?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you listed
There's
Prisoner of
8
Azkaban
movies.
as the worst.
There's 8 movies. So Chamber of Secrets is 4.
I
and
wonder how
Stone
I
is
knew.
No. Don't go into any other books we have not done yet, because we'll get there when we get there.
But this isn't my favorite book. But I'd probably rank it about 4, like I did with the movies. I think this would be like my midway point for favorite books. So, like I said, I prefer reading the movies over watching them. Before reading the books over watching the movies.
Don't look at me. I can't control her.
and she hasn't drinking anything.
Drunk.
I need to
Drunk
go
kid.
to bed. You don't understand.
You need to do your homework.
And I need to go to bed.
But I will say, as much as people put, Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, depending on where you are, and Chamber of Secrets, they're towards the bottom of the list for a lot of people. Doesn't mean they're bad movies. I thoroughly enjoy them, or bad books. I thoroughly enjoy them. I think for what the first 2 and maybe 3 books or movies does, it wonderfully sets up 4, 5, 6, 7/7, 8. Do you guys agree with me on that?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
What about you, honey? You look like you're just like, fuck these movies.
Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite.
Prisoner of Azkaban movie sucks.
Nobody asked your opinion.
This is my
Yes.
show.
Jess,
don't give
you're
a
my
shit.
best friend, but right now, I don't know that you and I can be friends right now. Like, I just 5 minutes.
You want to
I'm
know
not
why?
gonna be friends.
No,
Do
we're gonna
you
get there
wanna
next.
know why it's my favorite?
We're gonna get there
movie?
next week. We're gonna get there
And
next week.
it's 2 words. Gary Oldman.
Oh, okay,
He's in a lot
you
of
got me.
movies.
You got me.
Victor
got me.
Reznov.
Wait, did her phone just go off?
No.
I thought I heard a duck.
No.
Quack, quack, quack,
Why?
quack. Because you owe me a beer if anybody's phone
If-
goes off.
If your phone goes off during the podcast, you owe AJ a beer.
My phone's on silent.
Yeah, I actually told her before we started to put it on silent.
No, I just never took it off when I got home from work.
Oh, so you just okay.
So
On
just
that
phones,
note-
not watches, though, because my watch goes.
Paul,
off
where
a
can
lot.
people find you?
In the Chamber of Secrets, in somebody's Chambers of Secrets.
Paul, stop listening.
Paul's laughing. Paul's calling you, honey.
I fucking hate you.
Oh, so you called Susie? I thought you were calling Jess.
No, I figured out if anybody, she would have forgotten to take her out, mute her phone after work.
Suck.
My phone's been on vibrate for 3 days.
No comment.
Kinky.
Comment.
Paul, where can people
Paul-
find you, you asshole?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe calling somebody.
James, where can people find you?
Me being the
We're all
new
staring at our phones right
being
now.
the new Defense Against the Dark Art teacher. Not teaching them how to use their wands to fight their fist. A new spell.
I turned it
Hey,
off.
I think Jess owes AJ a beer.
Oh, alcohol.
This is Paul's ringtone.
You can't
Okay.
play that much of it.
Anyway, James, where can people find you again?
They can find me being the new Defense Against the Dark Art teacher, where I won't be not teaching them how to use their wands. I'll be teaching them how to use a new spell called Catch These Hands.
Love it. Okay, Jess, where can people find you?
You can find me in St. Louis rolling up on dubs, doing dubs and clubs, blowing up like Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, Nelly.
All right.
You can find me on our Nerds channel and
The fuck?
in my own little chamber of secrets where I'll be where I will be editing all of our videos very, very soon because I finally have a setup now.
We also have a special
Gotta build
episode
my
next
chair.
week, Susie, don't we?
Be on the lookout for stickers.
Outside of Prisoner of Azkaban next week, there's a certain game you've been playing and told me to wait till next week.
Oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I will be playing Ratchet and Clank like a freaking crazy person next week. So
You bumped me.
But you are a
bitch.
crazy person.
exactly.
So you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We get it. It's fine.
Why isn't
Okay.
that our slogan?
Cuckoo
I
for
don't
Cocoa
know.
Puffs?
No, you're a crazy person.
Hey, you're a crazy person. Gotta somehow get that with Buck Cherry. I don't know how that would work.
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
No.
Well, since nobody's throwing it to me, you can find me at, anywhere where you've heard anybody else say.
Sandwich shop.
Oh, I would love a sandwich right now, honey.
Go make one then.
But I've started streaming again. It's not, games anybody would want to watch, obviously, but I've started streaming again. And we have a lot of stuff out on the horizon after our Harry Potter series that we will get into when we get there. But I was talking to Ryan. Ryan has an audio clip for his open for when we start our wrestling shows, which is going to be freaking awesome. I can't wait to do that. I'm very excited to do that. James, you are one of our first, guests we're going to have. I just haven't told you yet.
You just told me now.
Perfect.
Nothing like being informed.
But, hey, check us out on Facebook. We're more on YouTube soon, but you got to join our group page. The amount of fun our whole community has on our group page.
We're going to have stickers.
Well, yeah, you're going to make stickers and they're going to look absolutely wonderful.
I'm going to make stickers.
But our community page on Facebook is some of the most awesomest,
most awesome people that love nerd stuff. Like the memes that come out of there and just the atmosphere.
Thank you. Perfect. That was perfect, honey.
This is why I'm your proof editor.
And when you're not available, I go to Susie. But
Susie's waiting for James's head to disappear again. He was a floating head a little bit ago, and I'm waiting for it to come back. It was really cool. He was like sticking.
He's got to put the whole, what is it called? The invisibility cloak on him. But other than that, if you listen to the show, great. If not, join our community. We're not just about the podcast here. We
do lots of fun stuff.
She said it.
We do charity work and
we haven't done charity work yet.
Well, that's on the horizon. And we're making stickers. And
it's like saying sock.
Stickers.
But
try to be angry and say stickers. You can't.
Stickers.
You can't help it. You can't help it.
No, but
it's just like socks.
Bubbles.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
I'll drink after. Even if this show wasn't here, our community is so freaking wonderful. Like, you guys are great, and I love all the content everybody puts. Hell, Tommy with his trailers of crap. What's Totoro? Who makes Totoro?
Oh, Studio Ghibli.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm really loving that because they're like shows and everything. What?
How do you not know that?
I did. I just didn't come to the front of my brain. It's like all nostalgia, and I'm like, I need to watch these movies again. So join our group page. Paul's not there because he doesn't really go on Facebook, but
I don't even know my Facebook password.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I just heard somewhere I went.
Huh. That sounds like something an idiot would have on their luggage.
And I think we're gonna leave you guys there because otherwise we're gonna get a little too wacky.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
See you next week.
Expelliarmus.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Stickers.